great running game and great defense. Also, a defense that takes the ball away, second most in the NFL a year ago. I think this is a perfect fit for Matt. I think he's looking at, like, this is a renaissance ready to happen. And
the Atlanta Hawks trying to become a contender again in the Eastern Conference. They have pulled off a pretty big trade for All-Star Dejounte Murray, who's made his first All-Star game in this his sixth season in the NBA, all with the Spurs. San Antonio shipping off a really good player, but getting a lot in return. 3 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari. Murray was a late first-round pick back in 2016. Finished as the first player in NBA history with that stat line at the very bottom. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2 steals per game.
Where last year was a bit shakier. And you
Let's get our NBA insider Bill Ryder in here. Bill, we talked to Colin Ward-Henniger. He thought the price might be a little steep if you're the Atlanta Hawks. 3 first-round picks,
I think this is a nice kind of
swap,
longer shot
and
Super
Gallinari.
Bowl
What do you
pick.
think?
It is June.
Chris, I think it is
29th.
steep, and I think the reality is in talking to sources in that Hawks organization and outside that Hawks organization, Travis Schlenk, who runs basketball operations, is well respected, but he's under some pressure. This is an organization, a team that made the conference finals a couple seasons ago. They were underwhelming last year, and there are now, I think, the reality is that this ownership group expects the Atlanta Hawks to compete in a brutal Eastern Conference. I like the deal, but when a GM is under pressure to perform, to deliver, to make sure a team competes, these are the kind of moves you see. They go all in. That's exactly what the Atlanta Hawks have done on the present, obviously giving away a whole lot of the future to try and compete right now.
Justin Page, our great researcher, just sent us a note on the players with the best efficiency rating at the guard position. Trae Young, number 1. Luka Doncic, number 2. Dejounte Murray, number 3. So 2 of the top 3 now with the Atlanta Hawks. How do you see him fitting in with that roster as it sits right now?
Yeah, this is a home
There's like
run
Jersey Shore
for the
fifth
Atlanta
pumps right
Hawks. I
now.
heard something that Colin said that sounded bold to me, and also I think absolutely accurate. If Atlanta's not a contender, and they're probably not, just to pair it with Colin said, I think they're in that tier below. We know Dejounte Murray can score. We know he's excellent offensively. The stats you just gave us that Justin passed on, the graphic we're looking at there speaks to all that. What I think is makes this a blockbuster trade for Atlanta, and the reason they gave away everything they gave away is, yes, that offensive excellence is going to be in the extreme with that backcourt. But Murray is also a remarkable facilitator, just in terms of creating for other guys, which is something Atlanta needs. And the biggest issue the Hawks had last year, and the real drop-off last season from the second half of the season before when they made that run, is defense. And Murray's a guy who led the NBA, or up in the top 3 I think in the NBA in steals per game this past year. He's long, he's athletic. He's not been, we haven't paid a lot of attention to him because the Spurs aren't that riveting, haven't been that competitive. This guy's good enough to be an all-defensive player as well. So I think Dejounte Murray fits in perfectly. It is the perfect fit. And the only drawback for Atlanta is if it doesn't work, there's not much to fall back on. Because again, all the chips are in the middle of the table for the Atlanta Hawks.
Rumors going into the draft that the Hawks were looking to ship Danilo Gallinari
Johnny
away.
Taylor. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who calls him that.
Jonathan,
his full government name. That guy right there is going to be a huge asset, as we've seen him do, and he's only getting started. All right, elsewhere in the AFC South, the Titans look to repeat as division champs.
Well, I can tell you, talking to sources, again, both inside that Hawks organization and around the NBA, there was
the Tennessee Titans have made some major changes heading into this year. A.J. Brown is gone. They drafted their heir apparent at quarterback.
They were definitely open.
Will they make it back to the playoffs this season? Well, let's take a look. Week 1, favorable matchup against the New York Giants. Give me a win right there, but then you got to go on to the road.
And again, this is
play the Buffalo Bills, the team I think it's going to be the top team in the AFC. That is going to be a loss, but a couple of winnable games here. The Raiders coming across the country. You got on the road against the Indianapolis Colts, a place where they play very well. You got the Washington Commanders. That should be a win. You head into the bye week 4-1. Feeling pretty good about yourself. You're playing host to the Colts, though, when you return. And again, Indianapolis actually plays well in Tennessee. So give me a loss there.
They may just bring John Collins back because at least
over the Houston Texans before this tough slate of games that includes the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Packers, the Bengals. They did the Eagles, they did favors. I say a loss against the Kansas City Chiefs, a team that you played very competitive with in the playoffs.
24 hours.
A loss against Russell Wilson's squad. Having Green Bay, this is on the road. And then the Cincinnati Bengals, a team that you defeated in the playoffs, but unfortunately, Joe Burrow has a revenge game. Actually, Joe Burrow, they beat you. Didn't mean to bring up old stuff. Sorry, guys. Philadelphia Eagles, though, that should be a win. A win over Jacksonville on the road in Los Angeles to take on the Chargers. I see that being a loss. Week 16, Houston Texans. Here's an opportunity to finish strong.
That season, that could come
a win over the Dallas Cowboys.
So
and then finally, in Week 18, a win over the Jacksonville Jaguars to finish 10-7. Here's the best case scenario. Treylon Burks is an adequate replacement for Brown. Derrick Henry plays a full season, and Tannehill keeps Malik Willis on the bench. The worst case would be if Tannehill regressed. You had to go to the rookie quarter.
Term goals.
It appears the Knicks are all in on landing Jalen Brunson. Now it's just
no, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our client's best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
One bite of 100% Angus beef ballpark fresh.
in cap space. But is Jalen Brunson the answer? Taking a look at the Knicks' projection with and without him, probably the biggest jump is their chance to make the playoffs, going from 30.2%
The Edge Pizza from Pizza Hut is back. Loaded with toppings all the way to the edge of a thin and crispy crust. I think I just blacked out and ate like 6 slices. Where am I? Am I on a Pizza Hut commercial?
Welcome in NBA expert Colin Moore here to talk about the Knicks this offseason.
The big word in professional football is execution.
This season, although kind of hard to figure that out right now. Let's talk about Jalen Brunson. Look, his dad's the coach there. It appears they're all in on trying to win him.
It was controlled chaos. You never knew from one minute to the next whether or not he was going to explode.
It's been the development really since the Knicks started making all those moves. Hey, this is going to be a hell of a story. We can kind of read the tea leaves here. And Brunson, he's a really good player. You know, he showed us last year with the Mavericks what he's capable of doing, not only playing alongside Luka Doncic as kind of the second ball handler, second scorer, but also taking over when Luka was hurt and showing that he can potentially be, your number one option for stretches of a game or for stretches of a series. I don't think he's going to be your number one option moving forward for a team that has championship aspirations. But they clearly have zeroed in on Jalen Brunson. They're willing to pay him, and we'll see how that contract works out long term. But this is a guy who you want to commit to. He's a hard worker. He shows up. He plays pretty much every game. And obviously, with the ties to hiring his dad as a coach, they clearly had kind of a culture fit in mind with bringing Jalen Brunson in. So this isn't a move that's going to suddenly make the Knicks a championship contender. But it looks like they're kind of in the asset collection business right now, trying to stay relevant while kind of building up their stockpile just in case a superstar comes available, in the near future.
Yeah, and of course, they cleared up all that room, apparently, for him. Now, let's say that doesn't work out for some reason. We know a lot of people, including Avery Johnson, would like to see him stay with the Dallas Mavericks, and some people thinking that would be the best move for him, although money talks. If he does decide to stay with the Mavs, what's next for the Knicks?
Steelers! Here we go!
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Brunson going back to the Mavs was what people thought was going to happen, and this Knicks scenario just kind of came along, so it's certainly not, out of the foreseeable possibility that Brunson does go back to the Mavericks. So if that happens, what are the Knicks left with? There are not a lot of free agents out there, assuming guys like Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal and James Harden all go back to their teams. So the guy out there who might be able to kind of replicate what they're getting from Jalen Brunson is Colin Sexton. He's a restricted free agent with the Cavaliers, which means that they can match. But given that they have Darius Garland and Karis LeVert, and they're kind of built their core without him last season, I don't think the Cavs would be too eager to throw a huge contract at Colin Sexton if the Knicks are willing to spend some money on him. So, very similar player to Brunson. He can put the ball on the floor, kind of a scoring, undersized guard. Shot the ball well from three the last time he played, obviously. He didn't play much last season because of his injury. But if you're going to lose a guy like Brunson and you're looking for a replacement, somebody who can do similar things, maybe not on the same level, Colin Sexton's a really good option. And let's not forget, this is a guy who averaged 20-plus points when he played full-time a couple seasons ago. So you might be able to get him kind of on a bargain just because teams haven't seen him play. He's coming off the injury. And I think that would be a good fallback option if the Knicks get surprised and Jalen Brunson does return to the Mavs.
Let's talk talk about Julius Randle here, because apparently the Knicks are now calling other teams looking for some potential suitors, maybe a trade going on there. I know you have a couple proposals of what you would maybe like to see happen in that particular trade. What are they?
What happened with you?
Yeah, well, first let me say it's going to be very hard to trade Julius Randle. I think the Knicks have been exploring options for a long time now. He clearly declined last season after a tremendous season 2 years ago. But if they're in the market, if they're able to find a partner, one team I'm looking at is the Atlanta Hawks, and that's because they have their own kind of, not disgruntled, but a power forward who they think probably won't be there very long. All the reporting is that John Collins probably isn't going to be on the Atlanta roster by the start of next season. And there's also reports